For this example, I've loaded 25 overlapping vertically framed photos that comprise just over 360 degrees of view. I'm going to go ahead and click Align. Now that alignment has completed on looking at the panorama, there are a couple of changes I'd like to make. One is to move this part of the scene to the center of the panorama, and the other is to take care of this glitch here in the alignment. In order to shift this part of the panorama scene to the right and put it near the center, I'm going to navigate to the Move Drag tab and make use of these controls. Specifically, I'm going to apply some angle of yaw, which is in this back and forth direction. I'm going to apply about 90 degrees of yaw, and that should shift the scene. And again, this is a 360 degree panorama. So up here, I'll enter the value 90 and then click Apply. Notice that shifted the scene that I wanted to near the center of the panorama. The next thing I want to try to do is fix this disconnect here in the alignment. And to do that, I'm going to make some selective drags of this part of the panorama. What I need to do is go to drag mode and open the drop down and click Normal Individual. Notice how the buttons here changed. Next, I need to identify the photos that make up this part of the panorama. So we'll start over here, and if I hover the mouse, you can see that it looks like number 0 is the first one that's off. And I'm going to want to make sure that all these shift at the same time. Otherwise, I'll mess them all up. So I'm going to put a check mark in 0, check mark in 1, 2, and 3. That locks all of them together. Now, if I go over here and grab this guy, I can pull him down and line him up. I also have another glitch here on this side of the panorama where the railings don't connect properly. Let me identify what photos we have here. 4 is a good one, but it's being overlapped by, looks like number 3. Let's jump over to the Advanced Interface. We want to go to Mask tab and then the Crop tab. And if we check our photos here, number 3, number 2 has the railing that might be off. I think what we want to do is crop this photo to just about this position. That should take care of that alignment. And that's what I'm going to do. So with this in crop mode, I can grab this edge and bring him over to just about there. And now if we go back to Simple Interface, you can see we've straightened out most of that railing. Maybe I could just pull 4 down some. Let's try that. Let's select that. I should be able to pull him down. Yeah, that worked pretty good. It looks pretty nice that way. And we'll go back to Interface, Advanced. Maybe pull this back a little bit. Try this way one more time. Yeah, that got it. That looks pretty good. So making those kind of adjustments allowed me to tweak these guys. Now I have a little bit of glitch here in these alignments. That's probably the best I'm going to make it. Having done that, I can now go ahead and create the panorama like I normally do. This panorama will take approximately 45 minutes to create. An even further review, I decided I don't like this little notch here. That doesn't look right. Even though the shoreline is lined up, the trees are too tall. So what I'm going to do is go to the Preview tab, click on Identify, and see if I can figure out which images are involved. And it looks like there's 2 of them that overlap right there. And the one on the right could probably be eliminated without a problem. The suspect image turns out to be number 0. If I click him to turn him off, That solves that problem. While this Panorama was producing, it consumed 100% of each of my 4 processor cores.